Hi, welcome in. I'm Pancake, and today I'm building a fully functional star-shaped family home in Paralives. To start, I'm drawing a line straight down, then using the curved wall tool on both sides. From the curved walls, I switch back to straight walls and close off the bottom. Then I make another line down the middle, add a straight horizontal line, and once again used curved walls on both sides for a couple of tiles before switching back to straight walls. This is getting really close to the shape I want, but it's not quite right. The bottom points are looking a bit too wide and stubby, and honestly so are the arms. So I'm going to continue with the same method, but extend the left and right sides by a couple of tiles. I'm also going to make the curved walls a bit shorter so the straight walls can be longer. After just one tiny adjustment, I think this is really as good as I can make it. I really think it's looking super cute. That was kind of the easy part though, because I also gave myself a challenge for the inside. Not only does this need to be a fully functional star-shaped home that's big enough for a family, but I'm also challenging myself to combine two different celestial themed color palettes. One feels like a galaxy and the other reminds me of the night sky. It's honestly kind of impossible, but I'm determined to make it work. The kitchen is where I first started blending the lighter galaxy purples with the celestial golds and deep blues. I knew it would have been really easy for this build to lean into a futuristic space theme, but I wanted it to feel more whimsical instead. For the dining room, I'm again using purple, but instead of white, I'm going to lean into soft beiges and cool brown tones. Not gonna lie, I think this room might have tested me the most. Trying to stick to my chosen color palette without letting it turn into a competition between all the different colors was making me work overtime. I did learn a fun little detail though. I ended up using a custom photo frame on the wall. It felt a little flat, so I ended up placing my poster, adding the rectangular gold mirror, and then using the advanced placement tool to slightly bring my image forward. I was surprised I could make that work on a curved wall. Next up is the living room. Trying to create a functional layout for this room was a bit tricky, but I'm happy with how it turned out in the end. I was actually able to fill it with so many details. Lots of pillows and blankets on the couch, a coffee table, a TV, a reading corner, custom curved bookshelves that fit around the curved wall, and lots of celestial artwork. I also had a lot of fun sprinkling in my family's zodiac signs throughout the build. It's little details like that that really make me appreciate Paralives. I thought I had completed the living room, but I really wanted a computer area for my paras and a shared living space. I decided to make a half wall just behind the couch and add an adorable star wallpaper from the base game that actually fit perfect with my color palette. I adjusted the half wall to make it a bit thicker and added pillars on both sides. This way the living room doesn't feel completely blocked off from the openness of the rest of the house. The bathroom ended up being an unexpected surprise because of how much space it had. I do feel like bathrooms can sometimes get neglected, but this one ended up being so large that I was able to fit everything. That includes a glass shower, double sinks, a soaking tub, and even a vanity area. It turned into a dream bathroom. I love layering items onto shelves, and I can't help but wonder what's in them sometimes. Maybe bath bombs in this one or a stash of hair ties in another. The star feature, maybe pun intended, is this accent wall behind the tub. Adding these hanging star lights really took it over the top in the best way. The bedroom came together really quickly. I think by this point I was finally understanding how I wanted my two color palettes to work together. The points of the stars also made the rooms big enough to fully furnish without having to squeeze everything together. After using the accent wall in the bathroom, I knew I needed it in more rooms. Making a little seating area in the bedroom was too perfect. For the final room, I turned it into a nursery. I wanted to feel like it belonged with the rest of the house, so I stuck with the same color palette but leaned into the whimsical details a little more. I definitely second-guessed a lot of my choices and spent a long time trying to blend the colors together. It was a bigger challenge than I expected, maybe even harder than building the star shape itself, but I think it turned into a really fun, whimsical house. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay cozy.